Hi, happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope you're having a good one. This is the first time I haven't been working in probably a couple decades. Anyway, I hope you're staying healthy and sane and careful. I'm gonna show you how to make my favorite fish tacos. And they are extraordinary. So let me show you around. Of course, we have to start Cinco de Mayo with a margarita, of course. Ooh, don't those look good? All right, one for me and one for my cameraman. Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna make fish tacos a la plancha. And of course we have guacamole, my favorite thing, made fresh today. I am a purist when it comes to guacamole. So no garlic, no tomatoes, just straight up avocados that aren't too ripe, lots of chopped cilantro, tons of lime juice and salt, and then some red onion and lots of jalapenos because I'm spicy. I love it spicy. A regular salsa fresca, which is super easy. Same ingredients, lime juice, jalapeno, cilantro, red onion, and diced tomatoes. And then I made a little spicy slaw with red jalapenos and red wine vinegar and cabbage. And I made a little jicama and cucumber slaw. And we're gonna just basically take some of this delicious swordfish, which is wild caught and sustainable, and cut it into sort of batonettes. And we're gonna do these fish tacos a la plancha. So I'm just gonna cut it into these long strips, put salt and pepper on it, and then we're gonna move over to the plancha and cook the swordfish. We're also going to cook the shrimp that I have. And for the shrimp, all I did was mix 3 different kinds of paprika. We have smoked paprika, sweet paprika, and picante, and a little bit of salt, and I'm just tossing the shrimp in that to kind of coat it all nicely, give it a lot of flavor. And then I'll just throw in a little bit of this nice California extra virgin olive oil, and then we'll go over to the plancha and heat up the tortillas, cook the shrimp, cook the swordfish, and you know, it won't be like being at Border Grill at Mandalay Bay, but it'll be almost as good. And you can make this at home for Cinco. So I didn't make my own tortillas this time. I think being in quarantine is starting to catch up to me. I've been cooking my heart out, but I ran out of time. And at home you might not make your own tortillas. So I thought, you know, you should know that a professional chef also sometimes cuts a few quarters. These are the tortillas. I put a little bit of water on them. Just dip my fingers in the water and drip it on there so that they can kind of steam and heat up at the same time. And you know, it's interesting. This is like a pancake griddle. In Spain, they call it a plancha. And you could just use a frying pan. A big frying pan would be good because you just want to make sure that you get everything good and hot. I have these on super high, both my burners. And then once these tortillas are deliciously hot, I'm going to put them back in my little my tortilla warmer so they can stay really warm. And then we'll start cooking the shrimp and the swordfish. Let's do the swordfish first. I drizzled it with just a little bit of olive oil. And you know, this is, like I said before, sustainable wild-caught swordfish. There was a long time I couldn't use swordfish because it was not sustainable, but the swordfish stock has come back. So now we're able to actually have some, which I'm so happy about. And then we'll do the shrimp here on the front. You know, fish cooks so quickly. And it's just nothing like a fish taco on Cinco de Mayo. Now you can use any kind of fish that you have, and at home if you have, chipotle powder or ancho or guajillo, if you don't have paprika, that's fine. I actually didn't have any chilies at home because I have them all at work. But I do have paprika here, so it's nice to be able to still get the same almost feeling as if I'm at work. Now it's time to assemble our tacos. So I have warm tortillas. I'm gonna put this spicy slaw on the bottom. It's almost like having a fish salad wrapped in a corn tortilla. Then a piece of swordfish. I might put a little bit of guacamole on top of that, and maybe a squeeze of lime juice, and maybe a couple of beautiful radishes, and that would be our swordfish taco. And then for the shrimp, sometimes I like to just chop them up a little bit because they're so kind of big. So I might give it a little bit of a chop and then fill up the tortilla with the shrimp. Add this nice jicama slaw and a little bit of our fresh salsa with the salsa fresca, and maybe a slice of avocado. And then there's times when I just can't help myself. I like to put a little drizzle of sort of an aioli. We make chipotle aioli, and we make lime mayonnaise kind of aioli. We make all different kinds. But here at home I have a lime mayonnaise in the fridge, so that's what we're using. There's no place like Las Vegas, no place on earth, and I love working there. I love having a restaurant at Mandalay Bay, and I love serving the best fish tacos possible. And since we're here under quarantine, I'm excited to share this with you, and I hope that you will be able to enjoy your Cinco de Mayo. And why not make your reservations for next year? Come to Las Vegas and have Cinco de Mayo with us at Border Grill.